My life is turned down. I sit at home all day.
I'm calling black women out. I'm calling my sisters out. Go look at that woman's video. Go look at her comments. In this video, she's talking about how she's a housewife, she's a mother, she don't pay anything, she don't touch no bills. Her husband pays for everything, but she does save the allowance basically that he gives her. So she has her own money for a rainy day. Go look at the comments. They talking about her looks. How come your nails are not done? You're stupid. A woman should have her own money. Blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you something. Due to slavery, due to history, due to how many laws held women back for so long, even in 2025, black women are so conditioned to being a work mule that they don't even think that black women out there are being taken care of 100%. They don't have to pay 50% of the bills. They don't think that this is normal. They feel that every black woman should have to work, even if she's a mother, even if she's cleaning and cooking and planning and hosting and wearing all these hats while the husband goes to work to be able to provide. I still think the woman should work 60 hours a week and do all of that. This is how conditioned black women are, that they must suffer just to have a husband. They must suffer to have a boyfriend. And it's not true, black woman. You deserve luxury. You deserve a provider. You deserve vacations. You deserve anything you think you want financially. You do deserve it. And this needs to be the new norm. Okay, if you love working, that's fine. I was raised by a stay-at-home mom, and let me tell you something. I've been a content creator for many years. Every time I mention my black mother, that she was a stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home wife, do you know the most nastiest comments are from black women? Your mom seemed lazy. Your mom seemed like she was a princess. Oh, he only did that because she was pretty. Did your mother ever have a job? Matter of fact, my parents met at fucking work. Yes, my mother had a job and she had a degree. Okay? So, but what I did learn from her was she didn't save up for a rainy day. So when they got divorced, she didn't get alimony as she was supposed to, but in New York, he filed abandonment, and that's the reason why he didn't have to pay alimony even though he cheated. Okay, but yes, I loved growing up with a housewife mother. I loved the home cooked meals every day. I loved watching my mom dress beautifully and dressing me beautifully. I loved that she was there to pick me up after school, help me with my homework, play with me. We spent so much time together, and I lost her when I was 23, so I was so thankful that I grew up with a housewife mom, that we got a chance to spend together for many years instead of her working 40 hours a week. I would never had that experience. Even though I don't want to be a wife, right? And I watched my mother wear so many hats, having three positions in the church and always hosting and cooking and doing things for the family and planning. She really was the life of the household. Being a wife is hard work, even if you staying at home. Being a mother is hard work. A lot of y'all don't have skills. That's what it is. A lot of you are not domesticated. A lot of you are not feminine. A lot of you are lazy. Go to work. You will be a horrible stay-at-home wife. You will be a horrible stay-at-home mom. Go to work, do the 40, 60 hours, because that is better for you. Me, I'm more like my father. He was an entrepreneur, and that is more my comfort zone. I like to use my talents and make money. I don't want to be a stay-at-home mom or wife. But I want black women to stop this. Also, they're coming after this woman because black women don't believe that fat black women deserve a provider. Black women don't believe, not just black women, the world doesn't believe that a dark-skinned woman should have a provider. Okay, and they're hating on her because they don't think she's a beauty standard. How did this overweight dark-skinned woman get a provider? Okay. And it seems like it's not normal, or they don't believe it, right? And yes, it doesn't matter if you're overweight. It don't matter if you dark skinned. It don't matter if you're not beauty standard. Yes, you deserve a provider too. If you can get them, you deserve them. Provider men should not just be exclusive to skinny people or attractive people. And I find it so disturbing whenever it is a black woman who's with a white man, it seems like people just take on and worship that type of character on social media, if you notice. Or if it's a woman who has all these BBL or breast augmentations and fillers in her lip, or she has this certain aesthetic, oh yeah, she definitely deserves a provider. We need to normalize provider husbands in the black community. It's time for that rise, but it's time for providers who aren't abusers. That's what needs to happen. And a few weeks ago, I heard this brother. I wish I saved his video, but I didn't. It was pure ignorance. He said any black man that fully provides for his family is an abuser or a narcissist. He's setting y'all up. He's really setting y'all up, okay? He's not a provider, so he's putting that out there to let you know, listen, we're not providing, we're in our feminine, we're not masculine, we're not trying to pay no bills, we're not trying to take care of our kids. You gotta help us. They looking for help out here, okay? But understand, if you have a provider, it is a huge blessing. If you have a provider who is not an abusive man, you are blessed. And black women, you need to get comfortable with a man paying for dates, a man courting you properly, a man buying you gifts, a man paying for his children, a man paying for the household. There's nothing wrong with that. Do not feel guilty for that. Relax and be in your divine feminine.